at work, and y'all know this is my channel, but I don't always get on here in the midst of the day, and sometimes I do. Today we're going to quickly speak about master numbers and what they mean. There are several different master numbers that we have. Wow, that's still up there. I see. Gotta fix that. Just looking at everybody who's tapped in, everybody who's paying attention. Anyway, so there's these master numbers, right? 11, 22, and 33. My birthday is actually 11/22/1993. So when I see master numbers and I understand what they're all about, I really take them seriously because they highly are aspected in my birth chart. Master number 11 is a master manifester. Okay, magic girl or boy, November born babies. That's why the 1111 portal is so important to people. Just manifesting all around. Master number 22 is a master builder. So being able to build anything, like, construct things inside the mind, being like the blueprint pretty much of the algorithm of the matrix. You pretty much construct and build different realms within your imagination for others to exist in. So you give people a space to exist in mentally just by, oh my God, my trash, just by having a vast imagination. So me having those two numbers in my chart, being a master manifestor and a master builder, I almost can build these places and spaces in my mind, but then also take people there with the idea of manifestation and bringing the energy to those places. So then the master number 33 is the master number of teaching. I don't have that in my chart per se. Of course, when you add up my birthday, it equals 33. Then it reduces down to somehow. I remember seeing 33 when I did my life path number. Life path number is number 1, which is a leader. So with me having 11 master manifestor, 22 master builder in my personal chart, and then also having the birth, or rather the life path number of a 1, at being a leader, I would assume that would, I'm not saying it, but they're saying it. Look, the sun's right behind my hair. I mean, you look at my hair, look at the sun, I'm not saying nothing, but the universe is the green trees, the green outfit, the blue skies, throat chakra popping. I'm just saying, like, everything is lining up, and I'm not doing anything except for living it and then saying what I'm seeing, right? So with that being said, a lot of us don't really get the chance to experience the ability to master manifest, master build, because a lot of us get stuck in the construct of Jesus Christ, Christianity, limitations of religion. And there's nothing wrong with having religion, because religion definitely gives you some kind of structure, just like 22 being a blueprinter, right? Being able to build and construct something, you need bones, you need steeples, you need stable things. The crows is coming out. They said, don't play, not today. Don't play with us, not today, okay? So, being able to be a teacher, I think, is the next part of my journey, because I've learned so much spiritually. I've been through so many spiritual battles. I've been through so many different lives within this one life, that at this point, it's like, I feel like it's my duty to teach people who are willing to learn, who won't take the knowledge and use it for evil, but more so will take this knowledge so that they can manifest their own realities. Because a lot of the times, there was this quote I saw today. I don't know who exactly said it, but the quote stated, I would have died had I would have, had I not, Sabi on me. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you? Just get down. Okay, let's go. So it says, had I not built my own reality, I would have died within other people's. So giving you the tools to be able to build your own reality, basically being able to be your own entrepreneur and contribute to our society the way that you seem and deem fit, is really the keys to success in this universe. They don't want you to know that because they want you to work for their corporations and be workers for them, which is nothing wrong, because not everybody's meant to manifest and lead. Everyone doesn't have that in their birth charts. Everyone doesn't have the LCI pattern for that. Everyone doesn't have the INTJ test, that personality test. Everyone doesn't have the construct to be a leader and be a builder. That's why life path numbers 1, master manifestor, 2, 11, master manifesting, builder, 22. Everyone can't do it. That's why everyone's birth chart is different. So that's why there are situations for you to find a space and place in. But that's why I feel like me, as a master manifestor / master builder / life path 1 leader, I don't fit inside of someone's corporation. Every time I try to, I feel like I cheat myself, I hurt myself, I start getting body pains, I start feeling sick. I start feeling like everyone's taking advantage of me because they're pretty much leeching off my leader capabilities, and I'm using my leader capabilities because it makes sense based on my setup. Also, me being a a manifesting generator, it makes sense based on my build to be that person. However, I'm not being paid enough, or I'm not being seen as that because I'm not old enough, or I don't have enough wisdom. So they think that they could just, demean me and put me in this position like, you just got here, you're at the bottom of the barrel. And it's like, no, I really deserve to be at the top, because the way that y'all handling the top, like, y'all doing it wrong, y'all doing it evil, and you shouldn't do it like that. Like, just now I just felt somebody try to touch my root chakra. Oh my god, ouch, clamp. Anywho, shout out to these cartoon anime looking nails, these like comic book nails. I think they're really cool. But yeah, I wanted to quickly just drop that there. Like, that was a quick lesson. I don't think I'm gonna make this too long because I only have 3% on this phone. I mean, I have my other phone, but I'm not gonna switch over. Obviously, you can't do that. So 3% on this phone. I'm just gonna tell y'all that Master Manifestor 11 is a Master Manifestor. 22 is a Master Builder. 33 is a Master Teacher. Let these master numbers help align you with stuff. Yes, purple. Yes, of course, you already know. We going purple on them. Purple on them. But people be thinking that my purple is not my own purple. Like, oh, you're using your son's, and I'm like, no, actually, this one was mine, and that one over there, that's his. His is over there. We grew together, so I'm not necessarily using his. Ooh, excuse me. He needed that. He needed to clean his off. But long story short, yeah, people just assume that you're using your child's spiritual height. It's not your own gifts. You didn't go through the test of time. They think you haven't ascended. You haven't learned any lessons. They don't know what you've been through, so they assume the worst about you and try to demean you and put you in these positions. And that's why I feel like, again, my calling is to coach people into their position based on their chart. Like a birth chart reader, but not necessarily, because I don't really deal with the natal charts. Just those basic things: your human design, your life path number, and any of the master manifested numbers that you have within your chart, just to give you an idea of where you need to go, so that you know how to show up. Because if you're a manifesting generator, you're there to manifest and bring new ideas and then give them life, which I am that person. But if you're just a generator, you're just there to give energy. You're not there to manifest nothing. So you're just there for energy. Like, I got all the energy, I got all the vibes, I got the vibes, right? Versus another person, their only goal or their only job is to be a reflector. So whatever you tell them to do, they're going to push out. Then another kind of person, their only goal really, or their only makeup or their only design is to excuse me, hold on one second, y'all. Reflector, a manifestor. So manifestor just manifesting. Like, they just give up ideas, but they don't got no energy behind them, right? So when you understand your human design, you're able to really fit into a better position at your job. You're able to know, okay, I'm here to bring ideas and give energy, or I'm just here to give energy, or I'm just here to reflect whatever the boss tells me to do. You have to know your human design, because if you don't know your human design, then you don't know who the hell you are. And if you don't know who you are, you're going to show up at work and be lost in the sauce. You're going to be like, oh, I think I'm supposed to be following these people, but then they tell you what to do, and you're like, oh my God, I feel so sick. I'm tired of people telling me what to do. Like, you need to know who you are and how. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on one second. You need to know who you are and how you show up in the world, so that you're not being disrespected, you're not being shortchanged, and you're not being put in positions to be compromised. Like, whatever the fuck that was. Dude just tried to get out the car yelling, tried to like brace me, like literally still trying to like infiltrate my space, which is fucking demonic as hell. For you to be a man and think you have the right to touch me, and I don't even know you. It's weird. But again, when you know these things about yourself, you're able to show up at your job better. You're able to show up as a family member better. You're able to show up in any kind of situation as a better addition to the team. And I feel like my position is to go into these corporations, like help them rewire all of their employees, because they might have people in high positions that don't belong there. They might have people in low positions who will be way better at a higher position, because that would help push the company forward. People really don't know, because they're just sitting here trying to get people employment positions based on favoritism and stuff like that. And it's like, that's not how it works. You need to employ people based on who they really are on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, because it would help increase the actual, what's the word I'm looking for? the vitality of the business. So people just need to know who their employees are so they can put them in the right positions and they can become more abundant. See, it's not even letting me use those technical other words. It's like all the words that I'm getting are like the words that we use. But I just wanted to drop that real quick. I think that's my calling. Well, actually, I know that's my calling. To go into these businesses and let them know that you got the people in the wrong positions. This person needs to be here. This person needs to be here. They all need to take this test so you understand how they all show up, how they learn, so that you're training everyone appropriately, so that you're actually helping people become onboarded appropriately at your corporation. If you don't know who these people are and you're employing them, you don't know how to let them show up. You don't know how to help them be a better employee, and you're actually hurting your business. So I think that that's my calling, to really find out what someone's energetic chart looks like to help them be a better employee, or help the employer better employ their employees in the correct position so that everyone's appropriately paid for the amount of energy and contribution that they have to the corporation. I think that is my calling. That's all I wanted to say. And it might be yours too. So if you want to figure out your calling, you want to know your chart and everything, hit me up, DM me, and we can get started. But yeah, I got to go back inside. So talk to y'all later. Peace.